Hello and welcome to the marvellous show Black Sails. We're now on episode 3 today. I'm loving episode 1 and 2. If you're a fan of Black Sails, please subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, all that malarkey. I just want to crack on with it. Last week I really got into the episode. I found it a lot more kind of engaging than the first one, I think. And I really started to get it. The characters are really starting to come out now, and there are some really good characters as well. And I'm starting to learn the names as well. Check this out. So last week, quite early on, it was found out that Silver was the one who took the page. They found that out quite early on. I didn't think that was going to happen, so that quite shocked me a bit. He managed to jump off the boat just when everyone and Flint and everybody found out. A bit of a weird boat chase. It's like they were going about 2 miles an hour, which is a bit odd. But anyway, John Silver managed to escape and sort of hide. They actually found Max in the end, managed to sort of hide out there for a bit. In the meantime, Max kind of negotiated this deal to sell the paper to Vane's crew. I can't remember, is it Rickham? I can't remember his name. But anyway, kind of Vane's kind of second in command. And they were offering, I think it's 5,000 in black pearls. I made the mistake last time of saying it's 5,000 pearls. It wasn't 5,000 pearls, it was 5,000, I think, whatever it is, dollars or whatever it is, in black pearls. So that kind of happened. Then Flint met up with Eleanor and kind of explained to her that he wants to create this kind of haven for pirates, basically, that they can live off the land and defend their sort of country and all this kind of stuff. And that's just kind of like his dream, I think. And Eleanor kind of bought into that. And it was obviously then I can't remember his name. It's not Bones. It was the other one. But he came in and said that John Silver was hiding up with Max, who of course is seeing Eleanor. So Eleanor kind of clicked what was going on there. So obviously she was then told about the page being missing and all this kind of stuff. So she went to see Max. Said to her, look, just hand over the paper. Max tried to make her sort of see sense and sort of say, look, let's just go. We could go tonight and never come back. But Eleanor wasn't going to do that because she's put her whole life into that place. And with that, obviously, Flint came in and Max basically felt that she'd been sold out. So that I don't know if they're going to see each other anymore. Obviously, then the big meeting at the end was quite cool because you had John Silver, who was negotiating the deal with Vane's men. And Vane himself was there. He sent this old guy in to sort of negotiate, who Vane then just killed straight away because he wanted to meet the person that was actually dealing with it. Then on top of that, you had Flint turn up as well with Bones, and they were all also after John Silver as well. So it all kind of happened at the end. It was a fantastic ending, and it was getting the whole storyline was so sort of complex, but I was able to follow it. I really loved it. So the pearls got lost because he fell into the ocean, and all the pearls were gone. So can't wait to get into number 3 now. I'm really excited about this. This is a good series. I'm really liking it. Let's just crack on with it then. This is episode 3 and Black Sails. See you in a bit.
There are no men like me.
Oh yeah, that's Flint. I reckon that's his wife or someone he was in a relationship with a while ago. It's like his safe place kind of thing. Ow. It's gonna hurt.
It's really not as bad as it looks. Is it really necessary?
Oh, get on with it, you big wuss. You're a pirate, come on. What have they brought in there?
5,000 pesos of our money is gone, and someone's got to answer for it.
I assure you all, what happened last night was as disappointing to me as it was to you. But if you're quite certain my value to this crew is exhausted, then by all means elect yourselves a new quartermaster.
I quite like him.
Where's the rest?
Beg pardon?
Yurka has a planned stop to take on water somewhere on the coast of Florida. That's the point where they're most vulnerable to attack. Where's the rest of the course?
Well, I can't exactly write that down, can I?
Why not?
Well, you all seem rather angry with me. Especially you. And if I were to write it all down, then what's to stop you from killing me right here? What if I were to remain with your crew? It makes sense, but I forgo payment for the schedule in exchange for my share of the prize. That's a few weeks from now, isn't it? We might be friends by then.
This is not a task we'll be able to complete without the assistance of another ship.
Mr. Silver here has lost a wager to me. Owes me the rest of the day helping you peel.
Not supposed to wager on the ship.
Give me a yell if he tries to wander off.
That's what I'll do if he should wander.
Oh my god.
Hello, Father. Flint wants you guarded. To make certain you don't interfere with his plan to hunt the Spanish galleon. Father, I need your help. If we're to stay in business here, we need a new partner. Someone with ships and legitimacy, someone we can trust not to cross you.
Billy's been asking around about us. What do you think? Does he know anything?
No. And if we're smart, it'll stay that way.
You know Flint lied about Singleton.
I've been talking with our friend Randall. My suspicions about our captain. He seems to think we might have that in common.
How are you, Ben?
How are you, Ben? Don't be pleasant with me. I know why you're here. The Lurker de Lima. Bro, I'm to be Flint's new consort, huh? Is that what it is? He couldn't come down here and ask me himself. And what does he want?
Your ship and your crew.
And who exactly is going to captain my ship? Oh, you!
Who are you? Who are you to him?
They are what's left of your mutiny. How do you know?
Because I had a long conversation with Mr. Turk about it this afternoon.
And now you're telling me why?
I want to live. Earning your trust seemed like a good start toward that end.
When the first shot is fired in anger, you know exactly what every last man in that crew will be thinking. Christ almighty, I wish we had a captain 30 years younger.
I think you have a better idea for the consort than the one we discussed. Different captain. Comes with his own crew.
Really? Who?
Charles Vane.
What?
That wasn't a joke, was it? You ill?
Not I'm aware
Then why would you even think?
Because the Ranger is twice the ship the Lion is. More men, more guns. What makes you even think he would do it? Fuck you, Jack.
I understand your feelings, but humbly, I'm not certain this is entirely your choice. Who else might see you in a different light? This was his idea. First off, let me express my appreciation to everyone seated at this table.
I want to talk about Mosiah.
What about him?
He's dead. I want to hear your cowardly fuck of a captain apologize for it. I'd like a moment to confer with my colleague. When I said we would need to keep our tempers in check if we were going to make this meeting happen, I should have specified we'd need to do so for the duration of the meeting as well. Not to worry, simple setback. Now we have clarity and a unity of vision. I feel good. You?
I'd feel much better if our deal had a more impartial guarantor.
And who did you have in mind?
The only person around here that isn't beholden to Miss Guthrie for their livelihood. Her father.
My father doesn't know about this.
I see.
No one's revisiting shit. We had a fucking
wait a
deal.
minute.
I've heard enough. The terms are fine. Hellwood's good enough for me. Can we consider this a deal?
Ooh.
Perhaps it's time you finished cleaning up last night's mess before someone finds out.
That's not Max, is it? Oh god.
When she's ready. Get her on a boat.
Captain, this isn't what I meant by cleaning up.
Right, okay.
The captain might have brought her here. But it's up to us when we're done with her.
Captain, the men, I need you now. Oh, shit.
Fuck you! You did this! This whole crew, as of right now, finished! You will not sell anything, you will not buy anything! You will not eat anything!
No.
Unless you decide, right now, to elect yourselves a new captain.
Ooh.
Unless you decide to join the crew of Captain Flint. You will join his crew, and you will grant him disposal of your ship.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry he did this to you.
He didn't do this to me.
You did.
Actions cost you your purse. Until the debt is paid, I'm yours.
What the hell just happened?
It looks like she just gave us a ship.
Ship and no captain.
He's got the job again.
So, what now? You here to threaten me?
What the captain wants to accomplish here, our survival hangs in the balance. And I need to know we're all pulling in the same direction. Singleton stole the page. Saw it with my own eyes. You calling me a liar?
That's because you don't know about Mrs. Barlow.
Ooh, what's all that about? Ooh. Right. Can you not make any noises just for a few minutes? Yeah. So that was episode 3 of Black Sails season 1. That didn't enjoy that one as much as the second episode. I have to say, it's getting a little bit confusing now. So we started off with John Silver obviously having to write down on a piece of paper exactly what was written on the original page that he burnt. But he cleverly withheld certain bits because, like he said, if I write everything down, then you're going to kill me straight away. So I want in on it, which I kind of thought would happen anyway. So now John's in on. He's sort of joined their crew again now, and he says obviously he wants a certain percentage. Obviously when they eventually find the ship, and then it got a little bit confusing because Bones was put in charge of looking after him, and he set him to work peeling potatoes, and then John Silver kind of had this idea that if he befriended members of the crew that he thinks might cause some sort of mutiny against the captain, and find out some information about them, then it would get him in the good books with Flint. So he sort of did that. So I think he is trying to make an effort to sort of get along with Flint, because he reckons it's about 3 weeks before they actually get this ship. So he's got 3 weeks to kind of work on him to sort of hopefully befriend him, so he doesn't get killed when they eventually get it. In the meantime, Flint decided that he needed another ship as well, not just the one that he's got. He's going to need at least 2 to try and take this ship out, because it's basically like a floating fortress, really. So Eleanor has agreed to give him some really powerful guns and gunpowder and all that kind of stuff. And then I'm not sure what happened when is it Gates went to see some guy in the fort. He was trying to get their ship, and I think they shook hands on it, which confused me a bit. Unless that is another ship as well, then it might end up with 3. Then later on we see that Max was actually, even though she escaped Eleanor, who was trying to protect her, She was caught by Vane's men and then was just repeatedly raped, which is awful. The crew, Vane's crew, have sort of caught hold of Rackham, and they want their money back. So obviously he lost all the pearls, so they've sort of given him only like a few days to sort that out. So they came up with this deal, or Rackham came up with this deal of joining Vane and Flint together, trying to join them together to try and go after this ship, which I thought was quite a cool idea. Obviously, that no one knew about the fact that Vane had Max as a prisoner at the time, and then I think, and then Eleanor suddenly bursts in on Vane when he's led down, and then proceeds to just jump his bones and get that on, which was a bit of a surprise. And then literally just after that happened, Rackham sort of runs in and says, "Vane, you need to quickly come because the crew are out of control." And what's actually happened is they're basically systematically kind of raping Max. Eleanor obviously loses her shit and just knocks a load of them out. And then as kind of punishment towards Vane, she basically says to all the crew, to all of Vane's crew, if you want money, then you need to join Flint's crew. Otherwise, none of you are welcome here anymore. You're not allowed to eat here anymore. You're not going to deal here anymore. Basically, that's it. So literally, all the crew went over to Flint. So Vane is going to be absolutely livid now. Yeah, do you know what? Vane's a very complex character because there are minutes where I don't quite like him, and then when you see that, what he let his crew do to Max, that was absolutely horrendous. So yeah, he's a complicated character, but I really like Rackham at the minute. He's one of my favourite characters. He's really quick-witted. He's funny. Yeah, I really like him. And I like Gates as well, and Bones. They're probably my three favourite characters at the moment. I will do like I think a top 5 kind of characters. 'Cause I don't really hate any, to be honest. I mean, Vane, like I said, he was all right up until that last bit. So I might just do like a top 5 likes or something like that, because at the minute I'm kind of liking all of them at the moment. And also Eleanor's father, I can't remember his name, but he's been taken in by this mystery woman. Again, Miranda Barlow, I think it was. We still don't know what the relationship is with her and Flint yet, but when she wasn't looking, Eleanor's father was going through all her stuff, and I think he's found a clue as to who she is, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I think we'll find out in the next episode, because it kind of ended a bit like, what's going on? You know, it ended a little bit weird. So yeah, we'll find out in the next episode. But yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed that episode, and like I said, the second one for me was really good. I really loved that kind of intertwining. But this still had that, but not to the extent, and it's a little bit more complicated, I thought, this time around. When I've edited it, I'll understand it a lot better. By the time we come to episode 4, I'll be all sorted probably. So yeah, I really loved it, and I'm really enjoying the series now, and I'm actually excited to watch the next one. So it's kind of got me now, which is cool. It actually got me quicker than Game of Thrones did, to be honest. Game of Thrones, I took quite a few. Well, I took probably most of the first season to really get into it, but this one's kind of got me quite quick. So that's cool. So yeah, I shall see you in episode 4. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, take care of yourselves and stay safe, and I'll see you really soon. See you later. Bye.